How's it going, YouTube? This is Trent JI, and today we have the Sunday weekly auction series. This is number 5 and or week 5 on the list. What you got in front of you is 45 cards, 3 graded, 42 singles. All of these being up for auction currently on eBay. Link is in the description. You can check that out if you want to bid, if you want to window shop, or if you just want to see where the prices are. It's something that I do on occasion. I'll browse through sold listings and all that kind of stuff just to see, what stuff's selling for, what did this go for, what exactly is selling. So again, link is in the description. These are up for auction going off this Sunday, April 14th. I will try to go live this Sunday to kind of like cruise along with everybody as they go off. Just kind of chill, just chatting kind of thing. Also watch each card go off and say what they went off for. But if I don't get a chance to, then I apologize. Last week, unfortunately, I had some technical issues, so I didn't get to. I think I missed like 2 weeks so far out of the 2 weeks out of 5, so not too great there. But again, I did say it was going to be one of those things where if I had the time, basically if I had the time, if there's not a priority in order, I will try to get on. But family comes first, and again, I can't really help for technical issues. So again, 45 cards in front of you. Link in the description. Everything's there. Also, week 6's auctions are live. We will be going over those next week at this time, just like these. You can bid on those a while too, or check them out, add them to your watch list, window shop, whatever it is you feel like you need to do. So yeah, we'll cruise through these. We'll check out the condition of each. I unsleeve these to start so that I can just re-sleeve them as I go instead of having to do that during the video. And then I had the condition on each of the sleeves. But yeah, we'll check these out. Been having fun with this series. Definitely a good way to get rid of some of my colossal inventory and also give people a chance to get some deals, recoup a little money, and again, just kind of a fun series all together. And content. It makes content. So starting bid on all the singles is $1.99. No reserve, and there will never be any shill bidding. Whatever it sells for, it will ship for. No canceling orders because, it didn't sell for what I wanted it to, and then relisting. We don't play those games here. Everything gets shipped for what it sells for. Starting bid on graded is $14.99, and same case. So again, let's jump into this. Give me the sleeves here so I can re-sleeve right away. Take a sip of my Liquid Death, which I've become addicted to. However, I have not drank a soda in 2 weeks. Over 2 weeks, I think, actually. I lie. I had half a soda. My wife left a Dr. Pepper that she didn't finish. So instead of dumping it out, I had to finish it. But half a soda in over 2.5 weeks, and I was drinking 1, 2, sometimes 3 sodas a day. So we're saving calories, saving sugar, getting healthy, grinding out cards, living our best life. Just like this Meryl. So, yeah, let's jump into this. All right, first up, we have Meryl in near mint condition from Expedition. Condition on this, is near mint, so you're really not going to see much going on here. Again, what you see is exactly what you get. I am not trying to hide anything. I don't play those games. Pretty confident in the condition, the way I list things. I've only had one complaint in the last year, and that person didn't even respond to any of my questions. Now, I'm sure some of you guys maybe don't agree completely with me sometimes, but again, I have no problem showcasing off how I condition scale things because, again, I dial things in pretty well, and I'm pretty confident on the way things look. So, again, Meryl, Expedition, near mint. Next up, we have Firo, Vending Series. I think this is Vending Series 1. Excellent condition. I did say that right? Yeah, I don't know. But we have the glossy back. Good Firo artwork. Firo is definitely kind of an underrated Pokemon. Another thing, too, I'm just going off of what the condition I have labeled. I can't really see things too well through the camera compared to what you guys are going to be able to see. But got a little whitening here. Overall, pretty clean copy. But they're obviously, when it's excellent for me, is when there's just not quite, it's not quite near mint, but it's not light play. You know what I mean? It's in that middle ground, and I've kind of developed that myself. Not that people don't say that things are excellent as well, but That's like my middle ground where, you know, I'm not going to charge near mint price, but I'm going to get a little more out of it than light play. So it makes things fair for me and fair for you guys as well. Getting better condition than light play, but also not quite light play. Speaking of that, we have Dragonite EX from Roars of the Heavens. This card in light play condition. I mean, honestly, the face of this is probably like near mint, but the back, I would assume, is where we got the problems. Yeah. Yep. Didn't feel comfortable calling this one excellent because of the back, but the front is pretty much near mint. Super clean. Beautiful card. All right. Next up, we have Virizion Full Art. This is from BW2. I can't remember offhand, but man, you can see the texture on this now that I'm flickering it. Honestly, like this right here, dude, I'm telling you, man, these early on full arts, I don't feel like get enough love. When you get them in person, they're a completely different card than what you see on camera. But we have moderately played on this one. Looks like the face of this one's actually super clean, but the back, yeah, we got a ding. We got a pretty nice ding on this one, actually. Yeah, pretty nice ding there. Honestly, the card is really clean. It just has that one ding, unfortunately, that you can't really see through the front, which is kind of strange. But overall, clean copy, but again, because of that, moderately played. All right, next up, we have Blastoise. This is the Koro magazine promo from PCGP. Has the glossy finish. This one in heavily played condition. Front doesn't look too bad, although you guys might see a dent somewhere with it being heavily played. Back. Oh, it's got like a fold. That's what's going on. Yeah, there we go. Again, it's tougher for me to see when I'm looking down through the camera, especially the way I have the camera angled so there's less glare. It just makes it tough for me to see exactly what's going on. When I look under the camera, I can see it, but it makes it kind of awkward when you do that. Again, heavily played on the Blastoise. We have Battle City with the Kyurem and the Mewtwo hanging out. This is a Koro promo. This is damage condition, and I mean, you can kind of see what's going on here. I mean, the thing's got a massive wave going on. And I'd assume something somewhere else. Yeah. But, I mean, overall, clean copy for... Oh, yeah, it's got a bunch of stuff in the front here. Again, damage condition on that. We have Vaporeon EX from the Holland Research Tower Water Quarter deck. This one in near mint condition. Beautiful, beautiful card. Again, near mint, so you're not really going to see much going on here. Super clean copy. Beautiful, beautiful card. Love these EXs. The Research Tower EXs of the Flareon, Jolteon, and Vaporeon. Again, near mint. All right, we got Moltres EX. This is a play promo. I guess this was handed out to new subscribers. I think it's like the second season. But we have excellent condition on this one. Front looking pretty crispy, pretty much near mint. And then the back, I got a little mark there, and I think that's about it, actually. I don't think you can... Yeah, you just see it through the front. That's why I made this one excellent and not near mint. But, again, excellent condition on this one. All right, next up we have Feraligatr. Ooh, man, look at the swirl on that boy. Ooh, it's a nice one. This one in light play condition from the Neo Premium File, #1. Man, that thing is crazy. A lot of cool foiling going on that one. Again, light play on this one. Front looks pretty good. And then your back has a little indent there, a little scuffing, a little scratching, a little whitening. Ooh, and we bumped our pile. All right, we got Typhlosion EX. This one in moderately played condition. This is from the Typhlosion EX constructed starter deck, believe it or not. Face on this one, again, looking pretty clean. I think that's like the biggest issue I've been having lately. Again, some super clean fronts. And then back, we got corner like folded over, not folded, but corner ding. And then some whitening that you can kind of see better like that. Just some aggressive whitening and corner neck there. And whatever it else is you're seeing. Because again, whatever you're seeing is what you get. We have the Pikachu Spring Battle Road promo from DPP. This one in heavily played condition. Looks like we got a little bit of something showing through in the bottom here. Beautiful foiling. Overall, pretty clean card. Not many scratches. But the back is a different story. Again, heavily played on this one. If it wouldn't be for how clean the front was, I probably would have called this one damaged just because of this. But the back is what I would consider probably pretty much damaged. And the front I would consider, well, maybe because of that, maybe a little less. But overall, the front's like excellent to near mint other than that. So I went with heavily played. I feel like that's fair. Nice swirl on this one too. All right, next up we have Eevee. This is the 7-Eleven campaign, 7-Eleven fair campaign promo, whatever you want to call it, from BWP. This has the sparkle foiling treatment. This one in damage condition because of the indent. I mean, this thing, in a binder, gonna look all right. Outside the binder, when you're flicking it around, not quite. I mean, yeah, you can see it's weird. It's like a symmetrical mark, so I'm wondering what exactly that was. Who knows? And then nice little dinger down here in the bottom. But I mean, it's clean. Like the back is clean, like the way it looks. It just has marks on it. It's unfortunate. Really nice card though. Again, damage condition on the Eevee. We have Empoleon level X. This is from Space Time Creation. This one in near mint condition. Beautiful copy of this. Beautiful foiling. Might be a swirl right there. Again, near mint on this one, just so you're not going to see much. Really clean copy. Maybe a little, like, I wouldn't even call it an indent. Maybe like a little scratch. I don't know there. But again, near mint on the Empoleon. Great looking card. Next up, we have Pikachu. Flying Pikachu. This is from Bonds the End of Time. This is the secret rare, sparkle foil, crazy, cool Flying Pikachu reprint card. Again, this is, I didn't actually say it. This is in excellent condition. Got the little bit of chipping that these are known for in the corners. Back is got some scratching here in the bottom, but the back overall is pretty clean, pretty light on the whitening. Again, pretty clean copy overall. Just a little bit of scratching, a little bit of chipping. Excellent condition is what we went with on this one. Ooh, almost put it in the wrong sleeve. Not that it would have mattered to pick the orders because of the auctions, but would have messed up my flow going through here. We have Rocket's Tyranitar. This is from VS Series. This is the secret rare that comes from the deck, the constructed deck that you can get. This one in light play condition. Looks like we've got a little silvering around the edges. I always like that they did the first edition stamp and foiling for this. It looks super good. And then the back, got a corner ding there. Overall, not too bad. Again, light play. Really nice card. Really nice copy. All right, we got Glaceon level X. This is from Dawn Dash. This one in moderately played condition. Beautiful swirl on this one. Little scratch in the front. Little corner. I don't even know what you would call that. It's not even like a ding. I guess it is a ding, but it's like a little fold. But then a fold sounds really bad, but it's really not. And the back has some good scratching, wear and tear. Not too much whitening, just more so scratching. Again, it looked a little ugly to me, so it wasn't what I was feeling light play, especially with the scratch on the front, so we went moderately played on this one. Again, beautiful swirl, beautiful foiling on that thing. I almost hit the thing with the sleeve again. All right, we got the Pikachu PCGP McDonald's promo. This one in heavily played condition. It's pretty it's like kind of a trend for these. These really always come damaged. Kids must have loved getting these. I don't know if they were giving out like Happy Meals or the equivalent of Happy Meals in Japan or what. Yeah, we got some pretty ugly. I guess, I don't know if those are just scuffs or maybe they are just scuffs and I thought they were indents. Bottom looks a little rough. Usually if it's an indent, I mean, you can rub your finger across it and you can feel the ridge, but I actually don't feel it there. So maybe this is better condition than what I listed it as, because I thought those were actually indents, but now there's a little crease down here. So heavily plated is. Feel good with that. All right, we got Manectric EX, Clash the Blue Sky? Yeah, Clash the Blue Sky. I don't know why I had like a brain fart there for a second. Looks like a beautiful front on this one. It's a shame that we're going to turn it around and see that, and all that. It's crazy. Like, what was somebody doing with this? Like, you just slapping it on the ground and keeping the front nice and clean? So, really clean binder copy. You're going to get a heavily played condition price, but it's going to be fit for a binder. So, nice card. Manectric's a good Pokemon. I feel like there's a lot of Manectric haters out there. Excuse me, did I listen? Oh, that was damage condition, not heavily played. Damage condition because of how deep those indents were. I don't even know what the condition the cards I'm listing is. Next up, we have Palkia Level X from Shining Darkness. This one in near mint condition. So again, like before, you're not going to see a whole ton going on with this. Little mark there, little scratch. But again, really clean, really nice copy. Near mint. All right, we have Thundurus Full Art. This is from White Collection. This one in excellent condition. Again, these early Full Arts, man, the texture on these is just insane. Like, it feels like, I don't know if you know what rhino lining is for, like, your truck bed, if anybody knows. But that's, like, the best way I can describe this, like, how rough and how thick this feels on the cloud. I mean, not obviously quite as thick as rhino lining, but I would make it the card equivalent of rhino lining as far as texture goes. But, I mean, you can see it popping off there. Just, I don't know. Really started to appreciate these a little more now that I've been getting a bunch of them in. And, yeah, just think they look good. Again, excellent condition on this guy. I don't know what I was seeing on this one. Is that a mark at the top? Yeah, it looks like some weird mark there. That's all I saw, but I didn't want to call that near mint. I don't know. But excellent condition. Beautiful card. Ooh, I like this next one. We got the War Turtle by Kazuki from the VHS intro pack. The Squirtle half deck. This is just super good to me. This reminds me of like a tropical tidal wave or something, like one of the World Champ cards. This one is in light play condition. Front looking pretty good. Back looks like we got some mild scratching / maybe like that one's even an indent and a little bit of whitening. But front is super clean. Again, light play. All right, we got Blastoise. Cold Flare. This one in moderately played condition. So we got a little bit of jazz at the top there. Overall clean face other than that. And then you can see that from the back. And then also the whitening. And looks like we got some in the middle there too. Another thing too, this should give you guys a pretty good idea of the way I condition scan. I mean, exactly what you're seeing. I mean, literally these went into a pile, the same pile that the cards that are getting listed as singles and getting graded and whatnot are going into. So, I mean, this is what I do every day. This is how I've adapted to condition scanning. This is the process. This is the way things look. I don't know exactly how I was trying to describe that. I did a pretty piss poor job of it, but you get where I'm going with it. At least I think you do, because you're probably smarter than I am. But anyway, we have Dragonite. the GB promo, Game Boy promo. Like, I guess you got this in the game. This one in heavily played condition. Got some scratching on the front. Honestly, other than that, not too bad. Just some scratching. And then the back just is corner ding or like indent. And just some pretty heavy like scuffing and road wear on this one. Road wear. It's got some miles on it. But, I mean, not a bad binder copy. Again, heavily played. I do really like that Dragonite. It is an absolutely fantastic one. Alright, next up we have Zekrom. This is a BWP promo. This is like the special trunk set. Like there, I guess there was like I think by trunk they mean like almost today's equivalent of like a lunchbox. And the rest what it came in. This one is in damage condition. Well, because of the way that it is. And I think it's pretty obvious as we skim down through here what we got going on. It's a good looking card though. Who did this? That's just 5-man. Okay. And the back, again, kind of speaks for itself. Last week, I think there was a Reshiram, weirdly enough, because these go together like a pair, that was, I think, maybe even damaged as well and didn't sell. So we'll see if Zekrom has better luck. Again, I could pick this stuff completely at random from a bin. And I don't discriminate what it is. I go through, I do 7 of each condition. So 7 near mint, 7 excellent, 7 light play, 7 moderately played, 7 heavily played, 7 damaged. Again, I don't do any duplicates. I don't discriminate against which card it is. I pull it out, and if I haven't pulled it out yet from another condition, you know, it goes into the list. So kind of makes it fun for me. It makes it completely random. It gives people a chance to get something from, I mean, every era. Whatever it is that I had condition scanned the week before, sometimes 2 weeks out, it's pretty much what you're going to be seeing. I just swapped out stuff, so a lot of the stuff where you've been seeing some duplicates, you probably won't quite see as many in the next week. A lot of new stuff that hasn't been on any of the blocks. But, yeah, we'll, it's going to be like everything's rolling through. Everything's, as the cards get condition scanned, as, I get stuff listed and get new stuff in there, it just kind of keeps everything refreshed. And the same thing with the graded stuff. I pick out of my extra copy stuff, and it's completely at random. So whatever it is, it is. And if it's a 10 and I ended up losing compared to what it would be by now, it just is what it is. It's all part of the series, and again, all part of the fun. We got Buzzwole GX, near mint condition from Ultra Shiny GX. I really do like Buzzwole. He's, I don't know, I mean, he's swole. He's Buzzwole. That was pretty lame. That was definitely a dad joke. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't really care for the Ultra Beast, but this one in general, I'm a big fan of. Again, near mint on this one, pretty modern card. So you're really not going to see too much going on, but yeah. All right, we have Diglett Web Series, excellent condition. This is a reprint of the, I think it's like the Aso Bikata promos. There's like a Doug Trio that goes along with this as well. Back of this one, looking pretty clean. I don't know what it is that I saw, but you're probably seeing it, whatever it was. There's a little minor like pin indent in the front there that made this not near mint, well, at least in my book. If it was on the back, I probably would have called it near mint, but because it's on the face, I couldn't do it. But excellent condition on the Diglett. We have Blissey, Neo 3 Rev. This one in light play condition, and the foiling on this thing is madness, man. Check this out. It's a shame the swirl isn't quite up from there, a little bit further, but it's hanging out on his foot. Great Yukimori artwork. Again, light play on this one. Looks like we got a corner neck up there, scratch here, and the corner neck here. So a little rough, not real rough on the back, but I mean enough to be played, and then a super clean face overall. Speaking of foiling popping, next one's gonna be popping. We have Eevee Shiny Collection, moderately played condition. Whew. This is a good looking one. This stuff was so expensive for the longest time, and then it like tanked, and then it kind of went up again, and then it kind of tanked again, and now it's kind of like steady. I don't know what you would call it. I mean, maybe it's probably where it needs to be, or where it should be valued at right now. It's a great card though. Maybe it's valued less when I really think about it, just because of how expensive the boxes are. But still plenty of singles out there, and until the supply diminishes, you're not going to probably see another peak again unless we go through some kind of crazy COVID boom, crypto 2, something thing that makes everything go up in price again. But things are pretty calm right now. Things are pretty much like, there's some people that are, saying the world, is collapsing and the market's dying. And then there's some people who are saying, oh my God, everything to the moon. And then to me, I feel like everything's in a good place right now, right? Kind of like in the middle in a healthy spot. But corner ding there. Face is overall in pretty good condition. You can see the ding through there. Again, moderately played on that one's what I gave it for that nice corner ding, but overall nice binder copy. We have the Pikachu XYP promo. This is the first XYP promo released. It's like a classroom release or something like that, like a classroom participation prize thingy. I don't know. I should have put my list up so I could actually check the release things, but I did not. But just know that's what it is. This is that one that people copy and then do the Pikachu butt promo, like, or custom cards where they make his butt really big. This is like the artwork I think they use. I think that's just so dumb, but to each their own. I really do like this card. I think it's a really good looking one. There's a matching Raichu with it as well, and they did the same thing in BWP. However, I want to say in English the promo was never released. I forget the whole reasoning behind it, but like there's a whole story. But that's for another day. This is the XYP version, and I do absolutely love the stamp on this thing. So again, heavily played on this one. You can see right there, got a little road rash, little bit there. And then it kind of goes through the back as well, which is unfortunate. But if it was released in a classroom, some kid might have threw this in his pocket and, well, didn't care at all. And, can you blame him? Not really. Still a good-looking card. Heavily played. All right, we have Tornadus up next. Tornadus full art from the Black Collection. This one in damage condition. Again, the texture on these goes absolutely nuts. And, well, damage condition because it is just absolutely rashed on the back. With a nice fat indent there. I mean, I don't have to tell you. You can see it. Well, that is if you have eyes. If you're just listening to me, if you're blind and you're just listening to me, man, dude, I feel bad for you. Not because you're blind. I mean, that's not the greatest thing in the world either. But, I mean, dude, if you literally like me enough just to listen to me, dude, get out of here. Go find something better to do. That ain't it, man. That ain't it. All right, again, damage condition on that one. We got Execute Web Series, Near Mint. I think it's Near Mint. Yeah, Near Mint on this one. I mean, this thing's Near Mint. Like, legitimately just Near Mint. There really isn't nothing going on here for the most part. Just a great looking card. Why didn't I grade this? There must be something somewhere that I was just like, meh, like this might get a 9 and I don't want to risk it, but I don't know. Looks pretty cool to me, at least from my perspective, but you have a better perspective. So you know the secrets. All right. We have Machamp Expedition. This one is in excellent condition. I mean, it's an E-Series holo. Is there much else to say about it? Back looking pretty clean. Oh, something on wiped right off, whatever it was. I mean, you're seeing whatever it is. I don't know. Again, I trust my judgment originally just because when I look in the light box, getting a full view of everything and I'm going over things pretty well. So, excellent condition on the Machamp. We have Charizard G from the Charizard vs. Garchomp SP deck. Got the crazy sparkle foiling on this one. Definitely an interesting art style in this deck, at least on, I think it's both sides, but for sure on the Charizard side of the decks. Again, very, I don't even know what to call it, very unique style. It's like kind of almost like hyper realistic, but like not, I don't know. I really would, I'm not an artist. I really wouldn't know what to call it. But again, light play on this one. So we got some scratching, little mark there, and some whitening. Again, light play, nice copy. Excuse me. We got Charizard from EX Battle Boost. This is just the non-holo. Well, because it's not holo, believe it or not. This one in moderately played condition. This is a fantastic artwork by Tokia. Looks like the face looks pretty clean overall. Back, I got something there. Whitening, scratching. Oh yeah, it's worse down here where my thumb was. It's pretty close to where I would have called it light play, unless there's something else I'm not seeing through the camera. But I went with moderately played, and that's what I'm sticking to. Well, because it's listed that way too. All right, we have Swampert. This is from like, what is this, like the team, the Aqua, Waters Aqua something deck, something. Sure, something along those lines. That's what it's from. But it's a Swampert, and it looks pretty good as far as artwork. It is, however, in heavily played condition. The face, looks like we got something going on there. I don't know exactly what happened. Nothing crazy, though. And then the back. Oh, from my perspective, nothing crazy either. I guess probably because of that, I went with the heavily played. I don't know what happened there. Might be something somewhere else, too. But you get the picture. Again, heavily played. It's good looking artwork too. Just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Am I like, we getting problems here? We having problems here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, okay. I'm just really dumb. Don't worry about it. False alarm. I'm just really dumb. We can't math. It's been a while since we attended a school, and we can't math. That's what's happening here. But we got Blastoise. This is like Kyurem EX Blastoise battle deck kit thing from like Black and White era. There's also a non-holo version of this from the deck. This, however, is the holo version, well, because of the way that it is. This one in damage condition, apparently. And the front does not look bad, but the back, I mean, it's seen better days. Somebody felt like they were gonna sand the pavement with it, and I don't know why, but they did. But the front looks not too bad, and so, excuse me. Again, damage condition on that one, and this is our last set of 7. And then we'll jump into the graded stuff, and then I'll get out of here, and yeah, that's about it. Flareon, SMP promo. This came with like the EVGX starter decks. For whatever reason, they all came in like the Jolteon one. It was like a special version of that one. I don't know. It's weird. I'm pretty sure that's what the release was, if I remember right. Kind of strange, considering there was an actual Flareon starter deck and a Vaporeon one. You would have thought they each would have came in their respective decks, but I guess that wasn't on the agenda for Pokemon. But near mint on this one. Beautiful card. Really do like this one. SMP is one of those things that has a lot to offer. Looks like you might have a little mark there, but it doesn't feel like it's deep, which is why we went with near mint on this one, because of how clean it is. Yeah, who's this Shin Nagasawa? Again, near mint, great looking card. Sun and Moon, great stuff, and also some terrible stuff too. We have Umbreon. This is BW8. What was this? Is this Spiral Force? Is that what this was? I can't remember. Front looking real clean on this one, except for one little mark there. This is in excellent condition. And yeah, the back's super clean. So pretty much just a little whitening and that little dot right just there. But otherwise, this thing is clean. Nice, excellent condition copy. All right, Charizard EX. This is the Coro promo. This one in light play condition. Looks like the front is pretty clean. Back. Got a mark there. A little bit of whitening. And I assume there was probably a mark somewhere in the front. Yeah, it looks like a little mark there. That's why I went to light play on this. Overall, real clean copy. But again, for my standards, we call that light play. You call it what you want. We have Leafeon Level X. This one in moderately played condition. This one has a crazy big orb on it. I think the bidding on this thing is up to like $20 or something already. I would assume probably because of that. A little bit of scratching on this thing on the front. Little something here. Again, this is moderately played. Back. Got like this isn't like a crease ring. This is like a smudge or a scuff. Yeah, going across there. I don't know what happened here, but yeah, not a bad looking copy overall, but we went with moderately played on this one. Again, that orb is just crazy big. It's a big old boy. All right, we got Umbreon from Team Magmaverse Aqua to Ambitions. This one in heavily played condition. Got a scratch going down there. We'll call that an accent mark. I mean, because it kind of looks like the breeze things here. I think that's breeze things, yeah. Okay. What are those scratches? I don't know. Scratches, breeze things, it's something. It adds the allure, the flair of the card. Got some marks down here. Again, heavily played on this one. And yeah, the back is traditional for heavily played. Do like that card a lot. If I were to get a card signed by Jimeno, this would definitely be kind of probably up there, top 10 on the list. And lastly, but not least, we have Gyarados. Crazy orb on him as well. This one in damage condition. It has stood the test of time, but it has been through the ringer. And you can see from the back that, again, it is damaged, indeed. But it's still here, and it deserves a home. And it has bids already, so it will be going to a home. So, excited for that. Somebody's going to love this card, and it's going to get a new lease on life. It's like getting a puppy adopted from the shelter. Just one card at a time. Send them to new homes. It actually is a good-looking foiling on this one. And honestly, the foiling itself, it's not too bad, the actual image. Again, damage condition on that. That does it for the singles. We'll put those to the side. And next up are the graded cards. First up, we have Voltorb from Stormfront. This one in PSA 9 condition. This is the shiny secret rare with the sparkle foiling. I got the blue Voltorb. I list a lot. Honestly, these get shown off a lot between submissions, grading, selling, this kind of stuff. Just because simply, these are just cards that I've always thought were good and really liked, and I've always just bought them when I felt like they were a good price. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if I've probably owned 30 or 40 copies of the Voltorb in raw condition. I've owned multiple 10s, multiple 9s, and I'm sure I'll probably end up grading another couple 9s and 10s and buying more copies in the future. I just always like these Diamond and Pearl shinies. But nice looking card. Again, PSA 9 on this one. Just missed the 10. Starting bid again on the graded stuff is $14.99. Next up, man, really nice foiling on this one. We have the Jirachi, Bonds the End of Time, PSA 9. This is a fantastic card. Jirachi's an awesome Pokemon. And And the foiling on this one is Primo. Any scuffs, scratches, or anything you see on the case, any smudges, all that'll get buffed out, wiped off before shipping, so don't worry about any of that because I'm obviously handling this stuff. I make sure that I don't send anything out with any scratches on it. I make sure to take care of that stuff before shipment. And lastly, for this weekly Sunday auction series number 5, week 5, we have Tropical Wind World Championship promo in French. So, Vent Tropical. DPO 5, PSA 7 near mint on this. This is one of the rarest of the World Champ promos as far as year goes. If you're trying to do the set in any language, 07 is going to be probably your biggest hurdle. Maybe not so much for the different languages other than Japanese and English, but again, for sure in Japanese and English you're going to have trouble. Any other language, you're probably going to find a copy here and there, but the Japanese and the English ones, when you do find them, they're pretty pricey. It was the last one that I needed to acquire to complete my set in Japanese, and again, it took a while. But yeah, I mean, this one's pretty awesome. World Champ promos are some of my favorites. I have all of the 04 through 2020. What are we, 2024? 2023? Yeah. I was sad in 2021 and 2 when they didn't release one because of COVID, or 2020. I don't know anymore. The years they didn't release them, it was sad because these are some of my favorites. I do collect these and get a copy every year to be graded for the collection, but just is what it is. But 2007 is definitely a good one. Got Psyduck, Chimchar climbing the tree, got Piplup, he needs that coconut, Turtwig hanging out, and then Psyduck is just in every single one, which, if you've always noticed, when I put Psyduck in my a lot of my thumbnails actually, but specifically I do him now all the time in the What Did I Buy series videos. That's the reason why, because it's kind of like paying my respect to the World Champ promos where he's always there. So hey guys, that about does it. That's what's up for auction going off this Sunday, April 14th. Again, the link is in the description. It is an affiliate link. If you click on it, I will potentially get compensation for anything you purchase afterward at no extra cost to you. So I'm just getting a kickback for stuff you're purchasing on eBay, whether it be mine or somebody else's. It doesn't affect you, but it does help me. That's your call, but I have to disclose that just because, I mean, well, I don't want to be deceitful and lie to you. I couldn't do that. That's just not me. Kind of sound like being deceitful right there the way I said that, but you know me. If you know me, you know me. But yeah, guys, this is what's up for auction this Sunday. Again, I will try to go live. I will try to get on there and we can watch all this stuff go off. Again, no purchase is ever necessary. If you just want to come and chill and hang out, just chat, that kind of thing, see the auctions go off and kind of follow them live. I mean, that's, again, it's not to get people in there to buy. It's simply to make content and watch stuff go off live because it's kind of fun. If not, you'll see them on the Monday weekend sales recap on, well, Monday that is. All the auctions that are paid for by the time that goes up, or basically anything that's going to ship on Monday that was paid for will be on there, so you can see the prices on that stuff regardless. Yeah, thanks to everybody who's been following along with these auctions. Thanks to everybody who's been purchasing. Last week had a little more unpaid for stuff than usual, but I think somebody said they're paying for a certain card or whatever, or a certain like group of like 6 cards in there or something this weekend yet. So little shaky on the payments last week, but that's like the worst week we've had so far. And a lot of this stuff it does get paid for before the week's up, and after a week is when I usually cancel. So yeah, again, guys, it's been fun doing this stuff. Fun giving everybody the opportunity to get some of this stuff potentially at a deal, and yeah, just been a fun series. I've said fun enough, so as always, like, subscribe, comment down below, or don't, but either way, I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.